What's up guys, Luke here with Luke's Points and Miles, and most of you have probably sensed a disturbance in the force when it comes to the co-branded credit card space. Marriott, who partners with American Express and Chase, has updated and created new cards, and I for one think this is the most exciting news we have had in the credit card space since the Capital One Venture X and the Citi Custom Cash cards were launched earlier. There is a lot to unpack, so I'm going to make this one a series and I'm going to break down these cards individually. We will review the cards and I will tell you what I think about them, but ultimately, I hope you will be able to decide on whether any of these cards make sense for you. The first in this series is going to be the revamp of the American Express Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card. A lot of viewers already have this card and there have been some significant changes, so grab a cold one or maybe a coffee and let's get into it. The American Express Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant is not a new card, and I know many folks have this card, but for this video, I want to review this card like it is a brand new offering. I feel like those that already have it already have a good grip on what is offered, so I will review and evaluate this one like it is a brand new product. The card is going to be the top of the line high-end luxury travel card from American Express, and it will come with a big league bonus. New applicants can get 150,000 Marriott Bonvoy points for spending $5,000 in the first 3 months of card membership. That's not the best bonus we've ever seen, but I think it's a fairly strong one. Speaking of strong, if you're new here and you like this type of content, do me a favor and slap that subscribe button. And if you get any value from this free video, slap that like button as well. Help us out with the YouTube algorithm. What does this card earn? The card earns Marriott Bonvoy points, which are currently valued by the points guy at 0.84 cents per point. I put in that valuation because it is generally trusted as a guide for folks in the credit card game, but as you know, your mileage may vary. I have been getting much better value than that, especially at more economical properties such as the A-Loft in the entertainment district in the Dallas, Texas area. So using that valuation, that bonus should be worth more than $1,250 in Marriott Bonvoy stays. Sounds like a strong bonus. What does the card earn? This card earns 6 times points on purchases made at hotels participating in the Marriott Bonvoy program. It also earns 3 points on dining worldwide and 3 points on flights. And finally, the card earns a respectable 2 times points on everything else. Now, if you're getting closer to 1 cent per point on your redemptions, that 2 times on everything else looks like it could be an option for some folks. And I think it is something that is often overlooked in the hotel credit card space. Now, for some sticker shock. The annual fee is $650. Holy smokes, that is a high annual fee, and I think I can see where the travel credit card space is heading. We are trending towards higher fees and higher benefits. $650 is a premium annual fee for most of us, so what does this card offer that may offset that very substantial cost? Well, for starters, let's talk about one of the most hated credits in the game. The card grants the user $300 in dining credits per year. Now, in true Amex fashion, these credits are broken up into $25 per month. This seems to be a real issue for so many people, but I have to point out that it is fairly easy to use if you or anyone in your family eats food on a regular basis. I know, it's just one more thing you have to worry about, but let's keep it real. $300 is $300. This next benefit carries quite a bit of weight if you are in that luxury travel space, and that is who this card targets in the first place. The card comes with an 85,000 point free night certificate after renewing the card. That puts this certificate at a premium, and I'm sure you can get between $800 and $1,000 or more from this certificate without much work. Now, what I've heard from some people is that it's only good if you stay at those higher end properties, and I agree. So if you don't stay at or value those higher end properties, maybe you should not be considering the higher end luxury travel cards. The card also has a $100 property credit when booking a stay at the St. Regis or Ritz-Carlton for a 2-night minimum. Ritz-Carlton is definitely one of my favorite places to stay, so I think this is a great benefit for those that can take advantage of it, and it is also an often overlooked. Now let's move on to some benefits of having a high-end luxury travel card. This card grants the holder Marriott Bonvoy Platinum status. Now, most would agree that Platinum status is where things start getting interesting with Marriott. You can potentially get a 4 p.m. late checkout, which I really like. I do a lot of short trips, and that late checkout is like getting an additional day at the pool or at the beach. Very valuable for me. You'll also be eligible for suite upgrades and lounge access. If you're staying at Marriott properties often, Platinum status will be an excellent value to you. The card also grants you a $100 credit towards TSA PreCheck or Global Entry. I hear a lot of people kind of disregard this benefit, but it's great for a family member or a travel companion if you already have Global Entry. The card also grants the holder 25 Elite Night credits. Now, to be clear, these are not free nights. These are nights that have been credited to your account that will help count towards the next level of status. Basically, this will give you a leg up on achieving titanium status within the Marriott Bonvoy property. The card gives the holder a Priority Pass Select membership, which includes access to over 1,300 airport lounges. If you've watched the channel before, you know that I really value access to airport lounges. They can really be priceless to get in and away from the riffraff or even get some work done or snack. This is a full service travel card and comes with a ton of travel benefits and insurances and has no foreign transaction fees. The card offers lots of overlooked American Express benefits like purchase protection, return protection, and extended warranty. So it is a card that you can put larger purchases on if you want to protect them. You guys have heard me say this before, but one of the most overlooked benefits in the Amex game is Amex offers. Amex offers can save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a year if you use them. But sometimes they aren't the most convenient tool. For instance, you have to manually load the offers onto the cards, either using the Amex website or the mobile app. And this can be time consuming for some folks because there can be a ton of offers depending on how many cards you have. See, they have to be uploaded one at a time, and let's face it, we have enough to keep track of. A solution to all of this is an app called Max Rewards. Max Rewards has a ton of great tools, but the one that can really relieve your headache is it can automatically load all of your Amex offers. Now, this is substantial because normally you can only see the first 100 offers. Using Max Rewards reveals all the offers and gives you access to some you may have not even known about otherwise. Max Rewards will also keep track of your bonuses, so you will always be aware of how close you are to getting that big bonus. Let's face it, for most of us, the bonus is a substantial part of our earnings. Max Rewards can also remind us the best card to use for certain purchases, so it can take a lot of guesswork out of the credit card game. This week, I paid my auto insurance and was instantly notified that I used an Amex offer of cash back on insurance payments. I didn't even have to think about it. Who doesn't like a notification about cash back? So many of us American Express customers are concerned about all the different things we need to do to get maximum value out of our high annual fee cards. So why not let Max Rewards take some of the guesswork out of that equation? The app is filled with tons of features, and there is both a free and a more premium version. Use my link below to get a free month of the Max Rewards Gold. Check it out and see if it's for you. One more benefit we need to mention is something I think is an awesome trend in the credit card game. This card comes with cell phone protection. To summarize, you can file a claim up to $800 twice in a 12-month period with a $50 deductible. We oftentimes overlook these benefits, but let me ask you this. Who would you rather deal with when it comes to some type of claim like this? Myself, I'll choose Amex all day. They are so pleasant to deal with. So that is the nuts and bolts of this card. So who is this card for? Well, there's no getting around that big annual fee. So this is definitely for folks who travel often, and like luxury hotels. Now, if you are one of those people and you like to stay at Marriott hotels, then In my opinion, this card is a no-brainer. In the first year, we will get a great value with the bonus and the dining credit, so let's look long-term. Let's apply this very simple equation to the card. $300 dining credit, because a lot of us are eating food these days, plus an 85,000 point certificate. Let's value that at a very conservative $750. Now we have $1,050 for the $650 annual fee. We're net positive, so in my opinion, that makes this an easy recommend, but we have some more very valuable benefits. Marriott Bonvoy Platinum status is a very valuable benefit, and I really like the cell phone protection and all the overlooked American Express benefits. Also, if you stay at Ritz-Carlton or St. Regis properties, then I think you can get a significant amount of value from those credits as well. So at the end of the day, if you fall into the category of folks that like to travel often and stay at Marriott properties, then I think I can safely recommend this card. I think these changes are just fine and they benefit the target demographic. That's our review of the new and improved Amex Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant. As a reminder, check out my links in the description and check out my socials. If you stayed all the way to the end, I appreciate you and I thank you.